Hello there and happy summer solstice. Today I'm going to show you how I made my interpretation of Stonehenge with polymer clay, and it was a tricky one to make really because it's so difficult to find reference images that make any sense at all. So I've kind of gone with this one, but I don't doubt that there's some errors on here. But anyway, let's go and get started. So I've got some really nice green clay here, and I'm using the largest of my cookie cutters to cut out a circle. And I'd recommend using parchment paper to make things a little easier. And the more eagle-eyed among you will see that there's an air bubble on there, but you know what? I'm not bothered because I'm going to be creating a whole load of texture with my needle tool here. So I'm just going to keep going and going, and this will look really ugly before it starts to resemble grass in any way, shape or form. So it's really important to go around the sides as well, just to make it look that little bit more convincing really. And I think I spent around 15 to 20 minutes on this, just to give you an idea of time frame really, but I'll just speed this up for you. And you'll see that tiny pieces are all starting to fall off, but that's absolutely fine. I'll just pick those up. And I'll just pat that down nice and lightly with my fingers. So now I need to basically map out where the stones are. So I'm going to get all Morse code about the matter and use dots and dashes. And this is quite tricky, so it just kind of took a little bit of time really. And now they're all in place, I'm just going to spend a little bit of time just tinkering them a little further. So there's my map, and you can use this as a screenshot if you fancy. So I've got some kind of stone coloured polymer clay here, and with my medium-sized ball tool I'm just going to create a little bit of texture. Pop in some craft wire and I'll just replace one of the dots with my little stone, and then it's just a case of keeping going really. And for the dash I'm just going to place a little stone on top, and there's my second. And I'll just speed this up a little. And if you want to see it from a slightly different angle, I'll just show you here, but I realised after filming that I think Ian's been messing around with the settings, so it's very blue. And with my small size ball tool here, I'm just going to tweak some of the stones like so. And incidentally, I do have a list of the tools that I use pretty frequently down below in description. I think we all know Stonehenge for the, massive rock formations, but there are some smaller pieces around the scene as well, so I just need to replicate those as best as I can. So that's the outside pieces done now, so I'm just going to go into the centre like so. And of course it's exactly the same process as before. It's just really all about placements for this project. So I'll just speed this up for you. And it's just about creating texture as you go along really, to make them look a little more convincing as tiny little stones. I have been to Stonehenge once. It was on a journey to somewhere I can't quite remember, but I only saw them from a distance, and it's a real shame that I didn't have my own kind of reference images for this project. So now I'm happy with the placements, or at least I think I am. I'm just going to use a teeny tiny dot of liquid Fimo here and there, just to make sure that particularly the top pieces will stick during baking. So now my mini Stonehenge is off to the oven. And at this point you'll need to refer to your own brand of polymer clays baking instructions. And here's my mini interpretation of Stonehenge, all baked and cooled, and I'm pretty sure that the placements aren't 100% accurate, but I'm pretty pleased with it, and I hope you enjoy yours if you make one too, and happy summer solstice. Take care, and I'll see you soon.